What's up, you guys? It's your girl Breathe the Diva, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about boundaries. Boundaries. Boundaries, okay? Because I feel like in this generation, a lot of people do not have boundaries. Like, you have to set boundaries for yourself, even when it comes to family, friends, co-workers. Like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I can do. And moving forward, this is what it's going to be. Boundaries. So when you setting these boundaries, make sure you set them high, okay? Boundaries. Meaning, boundaries is what I will allow, what I'm capable of, and what you will and will not do with me. Okay? Boundaries. Now, I went through something a couple years ago where, I had a baby and it kind of affected my mental health. Okay? From there, I learned to set my boundaries. Like, if I think about something and it's stressing me out, it's a no. If I put myself in that scenario, I'm like, can I see myself? It's a no. Like, if I don't feel like I'm capable of doing it, I'm going to say no. And I don't care how that affect people or who have something to say about it or who has an attitude. The answer is no. And you can take that up with yourself, take it up with God. I said no. Point blank, period. Like, and I don't feel guilty about it. I'm not going to feel guilty about saying no. Just like if somebody tell me no, I'm not going to feel guilty about it because I know that was your limitation. That's what you can do. Okay? Boundaries need to be set. Because if not, people are going to continue to do those same things they did to you years ago. They're going to keep thinking that it's okay. And if you don't say nothing, it's just going to continue, and continue. So one of the things that I have learned, if it's something that's going to stress you out, that's going to put you in a predicament where you're questioning yourself or your ability to do those things, then it's no. It's no. Okay, so I know a lot of people are asking, what are boundaries? Like, some of you guys say boundaries, but you really don't know what it means. So I'm going to give you the definition. Okay, so boundaries mean the physical and emotional limits of appropriate behavior between people. Okay, this can be a mother and father, sister, brother, cousin. Okay, and then we got boundaries in a relationship. Boundaries in a relationship is the limits and rules we set for ourselves within relationships. I'm going to read this again. The limits and rules we set for ourselves within relationships. Okay, so say if like you have a cousin, right? That's constantly asking you for money. Every time they know your payday, they know when your check gonna hit, and they asking you for money, okay? Now, if you continuously give to that person, you always giving it, you never have an issue, you giving it, right? And then you know that they don't pay you back. But you're continuously giving to them. And you get mad because you know they keep asking and they don't give you money. That's your fault. They don't give you your money back. That's your fault. Because you know why? You did not set that boundary. You did not tell them, hey, if you don't give me my money back, I'm not going to be loaning you no more money. Or you saying, don't ask me for any more money. You didn't set that limit. You didn't set that rule for yourself for that relationship. You didn't set that boundaries. So when it comes to boundaries, you have to set your limits, okay? Because if not, people's going to run all over you. People's going to run all over you. And this is what I do when I'm at work. I am so, how can I explain it? I am big on respect, okay? I don't care how mad you get. I don't care. I'm big on respect. I respect people and I expect that back. So everybody knows, like, pull out the cards. If you start talking to me a certain type of way, it's not happening. Because you know why? I set my boundaries from the beginning. You have to set your boundaries from the beginning so people know, oh, that's Bree. We don't do that with Bree. We might can do that over here with such and such, but we're not doing that with Bree. So you have to set your boundaries. It can be anything. It can be with anything. It can be with food. It can be literally anything. Like, or people coming over your house. You know, like, I don't have a problem with people showing up to my house, especially my sisters, whatever. Show up to my house. I don't care. Some people have an issue with that. Okay? I'm looking because my son is peeping through the door. Some people have issues with, okay, certain family members showing up to their house. If you fine with that, cool. If not, then you need to tell that person, you need to set those boundaries that, hey, don't just be showing up at my house. And you can't get mad at nobody else but yourself because you didn't set those boundaries. So if this is something that you're struggling in 2024, in the new year, set those boundaries, okay? We're going to set the boundaries. So physical and emotional limits of appropriate behavior between people. It literally can be anything. I don't know what you guys going through. I don't know what happened in your day-to-day life. But if you need to set those boundaries, then today's the day. Look it up. Figure out ways and strategies that you can set boundaries between people. Matter of fact, we're going to go through a list of ways that you can set boundaries. Okay, so ways to setting boundaries. So, like I said before, saying no. And when you say no, you are okay with other people saying no as well. Like, that's one way you can set a boundary. And I got some more. And then you guys just start small. Like, just start small. Like, you can be like, oh, somebody can say, oh, you want to go to the movies? You know, you always agree to go with me, right? That is something. Even though you didn't want to go to the movies, you never really said anything. So you just start small, like, no, I think I'm going to sit this one out. You know, I feel like I've been going out too much, or, you know, or, and it's how you say it as well. So I would say that too. It's how you say it as well. Just don't beat around the bush like, oh, I'm not going to go this week. You know, I got something to do. Just say, no, I really don't have a good time, you know, going to the movies, or, you know, however you want to say it. Just be clear. If you really don't want to go, say that. No, I really don't want to go. Be clear and concise about what you want. Like I said, be clear as possible. Straightforward language. So me, I'm humorous. So mine is, now you know you see me over here struggling, you ain't even help. Right? So that can come off as humorous. And to me, I feel like it's straightforward. Or some people may say sarcastic or passive aggressive, whatever. But I'm still getting off what I need to get off. And that's just my character. It's not that, oh, da da da. That's just my character. Like, I'm being sarcastic, I'm being whatever. I'm funny. I'm a funny person. I'm very humorous. So when my straight and forward, it comes off as, you know, I'm playing or whatever. But in honesty, it's straightforward. Like, it's like, now you know you see me over here and you know you could have helped. got my back hurting over here, da 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 da. Like that's just me. But if you're not like a humorous person, you need to be like, don't you see me struggling with the bags? Can you help me? And you don't have to have an attitude. Like I said, it's all in your delivery. Like, next time I would like for you to help me with the groceries instead of me hauling everything in by myself. It's open, it's concise, it's clearly, it's you telling that person what you need, what you want, boom. All right. So boundaries are our own personal limits, okay? Our own personal limits. Like I said before, what we can and what we can take, what we don't want, what we not gonna put up with, okay? Now I could say like a coworker come up to you was like, Bree, you da la 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 la. You don't have to say, B, get it together, get out my face, I ain't gonna accept all that. All you're gonna say is, excuse me, but before we continue this conversation, I need you to lower your voice. And you know what? That is setting boundaries in a clear, concise, respectful manner. All right. We talk about setting boundaries. Like I said, being able to say no. Again, when you are setting your boundaries, you don't want to hurt people's feelings. You don't want to hurt people's feelings, okay? So it is in how you say it. It's all in how you say it. Even though sometimes being open and direct sometimes hurt people's feelings, but that's what you have to do to set your boundaries. So the rest of this year and the beginning of the new year, you guys, learn to set your boundaries, okay? As always, be blessed, be kind, peace out. Bree the Diva is signing out. Bye.